Okay, let's get started. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Codementor events, and thank you so much for joining us. My name is Darren, and I'm going to be your host. Before we start, I just want to quickly point out that this time we're using Zoom webinar instead of Zoom meeting. So the interface is a little bit different than what you may be used to. There is a dedicated Q&A feature, which you can see on the bottom right of the screen. So please put your questions there during the talk, and you can also upvote other people's questions. We'll get to them during our Q&A time. All right, our topic today is, as you can see, deadlines and estimations. What do I do with them? We have a real treat for you this time because we have not just one, but two great speakers lined up, Vitaly and Rene, who will each give a talk about this topic. So I'm going to introduce Vitaly now, as he will share with us first. Vitaly, he is a developer advocate at Pace, and he has over 20 years of experience in the industry doing programming, leading, and mentoring teams. I think he's the perfect person to share about the why of deadlines and estimations from a manager point of view. So Vitaly, I'm going to turn it over to you now.
Thank you, Darren. Thank you so much for such a kind introduction. So yeah, I'm going to be sharing my screen. Hold on a second with everyone. Share screen, and that's it. And here are my slides. So yeah, my talk is called The Rationality of Estimations. Why and why not estimate? First, some info about me. I'm 37 years old, and 20 years out of these 37, I've been in the industry. So it's pretty much the whole my life. And I'm really passionate about doing proper stuff rather than doing some waste or muda, how they call it in Japan. And I've been doing 13 years of JavaScript, then 7 years of team leading and mentoring teams and teaching teams and consulting companies. And now I work as a developer advocate at Case. So my talk is about estimations. We are all used to seeing estimations and forecasts. When we check what to wear, when we decide what to wear tomorrow, we check the forecast, the weather forecast. And the weather forecast is actually a prediction of some sort. And this forecast takes a huge effort. Here's K. K is one of the top 500 supercomputers. And pretty much every single supercomputer was built first, or maybe one of the reasons why it was built, to serve as a number crunching machine for weather forecasting. Why that? So why spending so much effort and money and budget and time and everything on actually predicting weather? Well, actually, because more accuracy saves money. So if your data showing that there is a hurricane or tornado or something else coming to the region where your cargo ship is actually in, chances are you won't let it go. You won't let it into the hurricane or tornado. You will try to optimize the route of the ship so it doesn't sink. Or you're just not going to be flying to a different continent if you see that the weather is bad. Or you won't send your jet or your plane to some area if you see the weather is bad, the conditions are bad. I think pretty much everyone experienced a delay in a flight due to weather conditions. So in some applications, forecasting is essential and critical. And there are even programs which are installed in some medical equipment, which are trying to forecast the condition, the medical condition of a client, of a sick person. And then you administer some different drugs or whatever. So what about the IT? We're all used to do estimations. I've never seen a team, pretty much never seen a team which didn't do estimations. And as I say, estimations is a forecast. We can't for sure say how much time it will take us to deliver a feature. The only proper data, the only proper information about the time, how much it will take us to do a feature, we can collect during the feature build process. So whenever we've done the feature, we know for sure how much it took us. And so I've actually made a huge poll in Russian IT asking why managers demanded estimations, why managers asked for estimations and forecasts from their teams.